Well, today's plans were to take this out to 200 meters and then 300 meters with the R50, but unfortunately the grass hasn't been cut yet, so the grass is now about probably knocking on a foot high, so we scrapped that. Now there's a thing on the internet called Day at the Range, and he's been posting on YouTube. Really good channel, would recommend that you watch it. And he has a postal competition with these targets, so I thought, well, let's give it a go. But there was a couple of other things I wanted to try as well. Here in the UK we're quite fortunate that having a sound moderator or suppressor really isn't a problem. It's almost like a given that if you have a rifle you're going to have one of these. This is the one that I have for my HMR. It's a lot heavier construction and completely different inside. That, as the Americans would know, it looks very much like a Chinese fuel filter inside. It's just a one-piece aluminium baffle. Works very well on a 2.2. I would have to say, if you're not familiar with sound moderators slash suppressors, I mean, that is dead light. This one weighs a little bit more. No point of impact shift with the suppressor as against the naked barrel, and that's what I wanted to look at. So these groups were shot with no mod. Now I've seen it said that a mod will degrade your accuracy. Well, okay, that's not too shabby for the R50. And we also tried the bag and the monopod. Even though the bag, I would say, feels more stable, I think I did better with the monopod. And this is all shot at 50 meters as the competition. Now, the mod there that I'm using, which is an assault, no, it's not, it's a SAC. It's a SAC mod. Actually made the groups better with SK long range and also the R50. This also had good groups with both of those ammunitions. Did move the point of impact, which I'll show you, which is over here. The scope was adjusted so I didn't obliterate my aim point. So this one was with the Ace Ultra and the no, that was long range match. Long range match again with the Ace sound moderator slash suppressor. So that actually made my groups better. Now over here I tried a bare barrel with SK flat nose, and it went all over the place. In fact, the SK flat nose didn't really shoot that well today for some reason. I don't know why. Could have been me. Fired quite a few rounds. But put the moderator stroke suppressor back on, because it's been a bit of a SK day. Let's just find that a second. Rifle match, flat nose, here we go. And this is the flat nose with the suppressor fitted back on, or moderator. And I think it's tidied up the groups. Could have just been me again, of course, it's a small sample. So that's SK flat nose. And then we got SK rifle match. These were all shot off the monopod with the moderator fitted. So they're probably going to average out around about ½ an inch, I would imagine. The SK. Where's the long range match? The long range match, I would have said, would have done. Where's that one gone? Bear with me. Should be better prepared. Here we go. Long range match, fitted with a suppressor. Very little tidy group there, probably 0.3 or something like that. But yeah, that, I should imagine that would average under half an inch. But the R50, I think, did give it a bit of a thumping today. And also done the chronograph figures again for it. The long range match, that is the worst figures I've ever seen it produce, but still very good. Now whether that's because we had a hot day in England today, down in Cornwall, I don't know. But the R50, quite a respectable showing, and seemed to be faster, but I haven't got the world's most advanced chronograph yet. But a respectable 7.28, which is right where I would normally expect to see the SK long range match. But whether it's a little bit more temperature sensitive, I don't know. But there we go, that was today's bit of fun. So if you get a chance, pop over to Rimfire Central. You can download these targets. Bit like a postal competition, bit of fun. Everybody with a 2-2, get out and enjoy yourself. Laters.